know who needs to hear this. Gotta love the trash too, right? Gotta love the trash. We're in love. We're in love. The whole product when it's inside the trash, right? You love that new 1700-inch TV when it's inside the box, right? You love that jug of milk when it's inside the jug. Let that TV come with a crack or a blemish. Let that milk come on the floor. I bet you don't love the product anymore, huh? You be begging for the trash, right? Begging for the trash. But it's funny how when we get the thing that we're trying to get home in the trash, we discard the trash so quickly, right? Other trash, we let it hang around and fill up our lives. We allow the wrong kind of trash to clutter our lives, and we don't have space to allow blessings in, right? So I really see the power of a lot of the things that your mother and your father say to you, or your people say to you when you're young. Like when you go out in the street, pull your pants up, or this, that, or the third. Like you're a direct representation of me, and you're like, I remember saying like, Mom, oh, like these people don't even know you. Like if I have my pants ride low, like whatever. And she's like, no, you don't get it. Like the trash. You know what I mean? Like, even though they'll never see me, it's the idea of it, right? And how quickly you'll be discarded, right? So, in essence, if you open every closet in your life and you open every receptacle and vessel in your life and it's trash inside of it, what can you expect back? You can expect the trash. You better respect the trash too. I'm getting to that. You better respect the trash. Because the trash is what brings the TV with no boxes and dents. The trash is what brings you to Cheez-Its fresh and unabated, uninterrupted. The trash is what gets you life-saving medicine when you need it most, right? Trash will get you the cookies. It'll get you the cookies. But once it's empty, it's just trash, right? Like some of it's not even safe trash in the hands of the wrong entity, fish or a baby. What kind of trash are you filling your life up with? Are you filling yourself up with a passive kind of trash that just builds and builds and builds, and then once a week you can come in and put your foot in it and push it down, and it'll stay, and you can just keep stacking it and stacking it and stacking it and stacking it, right? Barb, I've not helped your child, unfortunately. If your child needed help, I certainly would. I'm not sure what you got going on this morning. Pray for you, beloved. Pray for you, beloved. Thank me for nothing, right? Just pass it along. Just thank the next person in front of you. No, you can leave them. It's fine. Because maybe Barb has some trash in her life, you know? Because it's not just about being able to bring out the trash in the bag or around the TV, right? What it's about is being able to identify the usefulness in things, right? Everything has a shelf life. Um, everything expires in good time, in due time, right? When do you decide, right? When do you make the decision? Like, when is your trash, your son or daughter, granddaughter's, grandson's fork? When is your old, brand new refrigerator box? When does that become trash, but then become someone else's treasure? You can't never see the in between, right? You never see the transaction. You never see the child. You never see that transaction. Right? The transaction is free. I see a lot of people on this YouTube that, I don't know, maybe even just 2 weeks ago, seemed like trash, right? But then take a little time away, you come back, you're like, damn, what the hell? Like, you could look at an early shell like, man, what the hell is what the hell is the limit? Not asking that anyone draw a line at all. I mean, at all. I'm not even saying that his own set of karmas and self-servicing, limiting behavior isn't amusing. But the problem with it all was that it was mixed with summer wells. Right? That's the part that that's the part Bacardi. It was confusing, that is confusing to me. It's like how all the lines morph. This isn't about Ernie. This is about the trash, remember? I'm not saying Ernie is trash. What I'm saying is that I think we're all trapped in a nothingness. And I think within this nothingness is this want for things that, I'm only speaking for me, this want for things that maybe I don't know how to vocalize. the want for a peaceful resolution, maybe to something in my own life. And you have these frustrations, and it's really easy to take up in arms. I'm the best at it. Don't fucking with me. I'm the best. I'm the best. But the thing is, this the thing. This one thing. If you're the best one way, you got to be the best the other way, right? Right? If you could be the best piece of trash, don't we know the way that all this works? You could be the biggest, best piece of trash. On the flip side of that, what can you be? You could be anything. You could be something great. You could be something game-changing. You could be a franchise player. Anybody could be the Michael Jordan that didn't make it to the league, right? Anybody. All of us are. Right? All of us are. But where's the transaction? Right? You got to be able to transact. You got to be able to commerce with yourself. If you can't commerce with you, who will commerce with you? Right? If you don't buy into your own shit, who else is going to buy into it? Right? And so I think that the responsibility isn't really just to focus on any one person. I get it because I did it longer than anybody else, but I understand now that it's the perpetuation, right? It's the real perpetuation of something while we're waiting on nothing. I think a lot of us, I don't want to be confused, and I don't want to speak for anybody else either, but I think that there's a lot of us that secretly, or maybe very openly and publicly, may be involved in what goes on in Mr. Shell's day-to-day because we don't like the way he's, or this isn't even just for him, this is for all YouTube. We don't like the way that they touched over here on this Summer Wells case, and then we didn't like when they did this over here, and meanwhile, while we're pointing out the fact that we don't like the way we've seen some stuff done, we're doing some stuff that same way, or something in the arena of it. And it was about the time that I called on that McDonald's phone and reached out to dude and was like, man, whoa, this is a lot. This is a lot. Whoa, right? This is a lot. Looking at this. Bear with me. So the trash Trash was the thing that brought you the thing, the way you wanted the thing, man. And then you just throw the thing away like that, man. Come on, man. What? Come on. I I do want to take a moment and say how awfully disappointed I am in myself for the way I talked to Candace last night, man. I'm tired, man. To see. Sorry. To see. Man, I'm so much better. You know what it took? It took for me to get the trash out of my life. That's what it took. Funny how that comes back around circle like that, huh? Waking up every day, lies, manipulation. I want to quit so bad. I want to quit. And I reserve these fucking resentments for the people that can see what they call greatness in me. Like, Benny, don't stop doing that on the account of the trash. What do you mean? You could just take the trash out, bro. You've been talking about the trash. Take the trash out, bro. I've been taking that trash out, bro. And you be amazed, like literally amazed, how much trash you can build up in your life in 9 months without taking that trash out, man. Ooh, a fierce amount of trash. I mean the kind of trash trash. I'd like to apologize to you, beloved.
Okay. That's good. You was too rude yesterday, man. You was too rude with me yesterday.
Well, see, I felt like
okay,
you...
Is everything done? Now what can I help you, sir?
Well, see, I felt like you would say that. I'm not here to buy anything. I just came back to apologize to you because...
Thank you for that. Because that customer was...
Do what?
He was listening that how you talking to me.
I know, but so can I explain my transgression? I just felt like it was you. I felt like you were like, you knew something was wrong with the machine and you were telling me to go use the machine and you knew it wasn't going to work. But that's how I felt.
You feel, but what I said...
I know, but you were like, if you use the machine and it doesn't work, you can call the number.
Because machine, right? Sometimes machine don't work.
And that was me feeling like you were saying the machine don't work.
That's why I tell you, if they don't work, they give the money back.
They give the money back.
Yeah,
and see, I guess that was, and you know what I'm saying? I'm here like a man to apologize to you, brother, because
thank you for that.
Because I felt like you knew the machine was broke, but you were like, when it's broke, call them. It's not about me, it's them.
Machine works, but sometimes that the machine, card reader don't work. If
Right.
they don't work, I say call the number, they give you money back.
And see, that was, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to apologize to you like a man, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is, bro. Like, it was a misunderstanding.
You are the good customer.
No, I am. You're my homeboy, bro.
I don't have to be free with the customer. Then it's been
No,
like that.
it was my misunderstanding. And when I got home, I was like, you know what? It was a misunderstanding. I felt like
I had a bad morning, right? And when I got out of bed, it was like, if it wouldn't have been the machine, it wasn't even you, it was the machine. That's all it was, right? And guess what? I came back this morning and you see me out there using the machine.
I didn't know that's you.
Yeah, I just used the machine,
You
and I
use
said,
card or put the
man,
coin?
I use coins, and I
The
was like,
coin is
man,
the better option, but they have put a card reader also. But
yeah,
sometimes they don't work. Sometimes, not all the
right,
time.
right,
Sometimes they don't work.
yeah,
So we have to just call the number over there.
yeah.
They refund the money on the card.
And see that's really me not understand, not letting you know that sometimes situations like that can set me up. You know what I'm saying? Like have me in a lose lose.
Yeah,
So
I just
that's all
talk.
that
I
is,
just
man.
talk very politely, and I just make you understand what is that, and I said you talking that.
Yeah,
It's
like
okay.
so. Let me tell you what. I went to that store over there. They scanned. They
Really?
scanned my credit card, and then I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's me in my own head, right? My own head had me thinking, this man knows the machine is broke already, and he wants me to put my money in it.
I
No.
told it's working,
Yeah.
but if you use the card, no work. Because you never know. Sometimes there are a lot of customer. Instead
Right.
of quarter, they put the dime and nickel and
It'd
something
jam up in
coin.
there.
Yeah. To just
Yeah.
get this thing. So what happened? The machine stuck. And then you slide a card, it will not work.
That's it.
Yeah, so that happens because we are not keeping eye all the time what customer putting in the machine, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So when it's happened like that, they give the money back.
Man, you my guy, bro. Look here. If I was in here and somebody was trying to rob your store, I got you.
Don't say that. Somebody
Man, look. I had a sociopathic moment the other day, and I came. I asked the man, and I was like, "Bro, can I have a pack of Newport 100s, please, sir?"
That's why when you come and you shake the hand, I say I didn't do first, right? Because I said I feel very
Man,
bad yesterday. I was in.
I'm a
I
good
feel
man,
nothing.
right? No, you didn't. You know what? It's in my own head, right?
That's
Like
fine. Be good.
sometimes you just don't understand everything that's being put in front of you, and I didn't. I was just like, I'm coding. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me see.
Um,
Yeah, wrong clothes.
man, I just was in a weird space, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't cool, man. It wasn't cool.
Because I tried to come with all the customers. I don't want it because I know
No, yeah, it was
my
just
neighbor is not that good here. That's why with all my customer, I'm polite.
like it's just I'm funny. I'm funny about things like that sometimes.
No, no problem, no problem.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you,
good day.
beloved. Yeah, man. I came in here one day yesterday. I needed some air for my tire, and I was in my own headspace. I was dealing with my own garbage, and I asked, man, I was like, can I get change for the machine? And he was like, he wouldn't give me change for the machine. He was like, you got to use your card. And the way that I interpreted what he said was that the machine was already broke, but to go ahead and put your money in it. And I had one of them sort of penitentiary moments where not even that. It's like the man showed a little weakness. Look at that damn thing. What the hell is that? I ate his ass up. Came in the store. He didn't want to transfer energy with me. I dig it. Like, I tried to put my end forward, and he stepped back from my energy, and you know, the man was man enough to allow me to bring forward my claim, my truth, and I did, and you know, the energy was available after that. I took the trash out right there, real time. Took the trash out in real time. It's that easy. It's not hard. You can do it so quickly, and let me tell you what. I hate to say it, but isn't the strongest steel forged over the hottest fire? Right? You know what that means? I don't pace for nobody. I also don't do no complaining. I won't do no complaining. Not anymore. Man, that's complaining, that's just wasting everybody's time. You complain about a set of circumstance that you can change or you can't change, either way, but you're complaining about them. It's just wasting time. It's wasting the time that you could be using to fix your problem, right? Like, I promise you, none of the answers to any of our problems are on this damn YouTube. I promise you that. Without a doubt. Can you imagine looking for your lost keys inside a, I don't know, pair of binoculars or something? Like, let me use these binoculars to find what's like inside of me. What? You need binoculars to see inside of yourself? Wow. You need a telescope to see inside of yourself. Damn. That's not what it is. Most people are just so shallow they refuse to look inside of themselves. Not that they're so deep. Deep, please. Shit. Right? So when you prey on somebody, right? But you know, it's two ways to prey on somebody. It's two ways. You can prey on somebody, or you can prey on somebody, right? It's not even spelled the same. It sounds the same, right? How much different is the A and the E, right? How much different is the A? Ooh, I'm not gonna do that. How much different is the A or the E? It's not different, man. It's not different at all. What do? Do you P-R-A-Y or do you P-R-E-Y? You pray or pray? I P-R-A-Y. But if I don't keep myself in check, you want to know what I do? I P-R-E-Y. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. How are all of you? I want to just P-R-A-Y. That's all I want to do. But in the midst of P-R-A-Y-ing, you're going to do some P-R-E-Y-I-N-G. whine sometimes. And I'm gonna speak on it, Nicolina. Last week, maybe, I organically came across these two people on the internet. And it's IP2 CEO. It's a young lady named Jewel and her guy Attila, who is Hungarian, I guess from Canada. It sounds like maybe I'm not really sure what the whole scenario is with the two, but they're YouTube streamers, and they don't stream any content like this. This young lady is. She seems very afflicted mentally. In fact, they just had a baby, and the baby was taken. And these folks, yeah, Kim Tucky, baby Sophia. Pray for baby Sophia. It touched me in such a way. I was like, I've been watching them, and I've been reading the things that people put in their little chat room, their little chat room. And I've been watching you over there, Scapegoat. I've been watching you. I watched you comment all last night. I'm watching everything. I saw Nicolina commenting over there this morning. And it's not what they like, though. It's where they're at. It's not what they like. I would imagine they would prefer to be doing anything else. And, I'm stuck at an impasse watching them, because when I watch them, it gives me so much anxiety, because I want to be able to, I see how broken she is, and I see what's going on inside a dude too. And so, like, people pay them $3 to say the nastiest things to her and to him, and about the baby, and what I see is not two animals in a tank or in a cage that, like, people poke them with these $3 deals that come up, and it's plays the dirtiest songs, and it's always about her, and I'm just watching it, and I'm like, I saw that, and that was the thing that made me really come off of the line. I was like, wow, like, it's like, we used to make fun of people that were super, super smart. Like, look at Albert Einstein. Like, the man, he was revered, but he was also ridiculed, and so on and so forth. But I don't know. It's like, we look at the people here that are really trying to do something. It's like, I realize that complaining is the killer of dreams. Like, you really can't have a dream if you complain. You really, like, a blessing is to watch someone else have their dream and to share that with you. And if, a complainer will kill somebody else's dreams. Like, ladies, you could be out here killing your man's dream. Men, you could be out here killing your woman's dream. And vice versa. However it is at home.
But I'm just like, it reached a new place when I saw these people. And I was like, damn. And then I looked at how blessed I was after looking at their situation. I realized how me too, scapegoat. That's the first thing I thought. If that child goes with them too, I'm not going to speak publicly because it's my opinion, and I'm not here to speak any sort of bad. More, I mean, it's just as it's the kind of situation you can't understand with human eyes. You look at that situation, and you're like, and so it's like when I step away, this thing is strange how you can come here, and here I was thinking I was watching this small piece of madness. This has been a very spectacular situation this morning. Like, I saw a scapegoat in there doing the same thing I was doing, but not saying anything. Like, she was like, scapegoat is not in there tearing them folks up. The only one. And I saw a complete lack of compassion with these two folks. And what I realized was this: if people stop watching them, they'd stop doing it publicly. We have lost our humanity. We have. But see, to lose something suggested it was ever there in the first place. And so, like, the thing is humanity, right? Like, do you think a tiger gives a hot damn about anything human? A tiger has no humanity. A reptile has no humanity, right? If a lot of who you think look like humans on two legs, if they're not actually human in here, they don't have any humanity. So you're expecting something from a source that will not provide. See, everyone wants to come to the tree when it bears fruit because it's abundant. It's abundant. Right? Nobody wants to plant a tree, though. Nobody wants to plant a tree. That's why the trees plant their own seeds, because nobody wants to plant a tree. They just want to reap the benefit of the abundance. And that's the way humans are. And so to be a farmer is to be a provider, right? There's levels to the provision, right? A breadwinner is a breadwinner is a breadwinner. If you're, you know what I mean? Everyone's a breadwinner, right? Even if you're not providing bread for someone else, you're still a breadwinner, right? But imagine a breadwinner that provides for just him or her. And then imagine a breadwinner that provides for a family, him or her. Then imagine a breadwinner that provides for, a nation, a farmer. So it's levels to the provision. So realizing that there's levels to all of it, you have to realize that there's levels to the trash as well. See, I always heard that you can only measure a man's heights by the depths of his lows. What does that actually mean? Does that mean that the people that hate Benny wish that he wasn't capable of what the people who love Benny think he is? Do we wish for the person that has much strife publicly? Do we wish for that person to remain strifeful? Or do we wish for the strifeful to become the strifeless, and understand that inside of strifeful and strifeless is the dash, it's the journey. Right? You go to the cemetery, and all the cemeteries are filled with 2 dates. The dash. It's the important part, the dash. Right? The whole thing in the middle. Right? Not the thing where you were born, and not the thing where you died, but the thing in the beginning, in the middle, rather, that was you. Because your born date has nothing to do with you. You can't control that. Your die date, it has, in most instances, in healthy instances, nothing to do with you either. So, you control the dash, man. You're doing the dash. But meanwhile, I think it's very, 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 so detriment to explain. Holy cow. I still don't think that, I don't even have a good grasp on it yet. Like, you mean to tell me I keep forgetting every single day that if I spend 1 hour looking at something that I hate, can you imagine the loss? Not only do I stay perpetuated in the hate, something that just brings me physical stress and discomfort, but I lose that 60 minutes, that hour that I never get back. Can you imagine a farmer making a bunch of investments that never pay back? What if a farmer just was in the business of making investments and spending time on things that never pay off? It wouldn't matter how much money you have. See, the farmer isn't yoked by money. Farmer is yoked by the need to give. Right? Can we at least agree to, or disagree to agree on that? If a farmer didn't feel the need to farm, he would just be a breadwinner too, right? Well, you mean to tell me as a farmer he's a breadwinner? But also as a consumer, one that just pulls a chair to the table, he's still a breadwinner. Instead of making the corn, he buys the corn. It's that need to give at all costs. Now, some would say that if you're losing is to hemorrhage, to lose is to just relinquish all or to have it taken, right? But even if you're inactive and you're not winning, you're still losing, because everyone else hopefully keeps progressing. So even to stand in the same spot and produce no corn, but still pay for it, I guess, is still to lose. This isn't about farmers. This is about trash. This is about trash. This is still about trash. Have you ever listened to Paul Harvey and the Farmer? Have you? You ever listen to Paul Harvey and the Farmer? I'm not a huge talk show guy. Right? Commentary means nothing to me. Paul Harvey. Yeah, you probably Benny Paul Harvey, Kevin Gates Paul Harvey. Well, Paul Harvey, Farmer. Oh, I'm glad if a lot of you haven't heard this before, you'll hear it with me. Oh, you'll hear it with me. Such a beautiful thing. Okay. So God made a farmer.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows, work all day in the fields, milk cows again, eat supper, then go to town and stay past midnight at a meeting of the school board. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, who can make harness out of hay, wire, feed sacks, and shoe scraps, who planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then painting from tractor back put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody strong enough to clear trees and heave bales, yet gentle enough to yean lambs and wean pigs and tend to pink-combed pullets, who will stop his mower for an hour to splint the broken leg of a meadowlark. So God made a farmer. It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners. Somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and rake and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk. Somebody who'd bale a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing. Who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer.
Take out the trash. Be a farmer. Have a good day.